This is Samuel. Welcome to the home of the Pathfinders, a place of prosperity, purpose, and impact. I'm sure some of us have been with us for the last 5 weeks, where we talked about how we can know our purpose in life. I'm sure by now we all know our purpose. And if you still don't know your purpose, I want to encourage you to continue to walk that walk so that you can know your purpose. All right. And that brings us to this topic today. I want to believe that now that you know your purpose, for those of us who don't know our purpose, you are now set to begin to live that purpose. So are you going to now go out there to begin to live that purpose and fulfill that purpose? But just in case some of us are not willing yet to live that purpose, perhaps it is because you don't believe in your purpose. You don't believe in it. And that is why you're not living your purpose. And that brings us to this subject today, where we want to talk about what stops us from not believing our purpose. So there is something holding you back. So we need to address that thing. We need to address the reason why you are not living your purpose. So it simply means that you don't believe in your purpose. And with my own personal life, and from my research so far, I've seen that there are 5 factors that hold us back from not fulfilling our purpose. So let's dive into this today. 5 factors affecting us. So there are 5 factors that are affecting you for not believing your purpose. And it's basically your family, the family factor, the voices, the people factor, the events in your life, and yourself. And these factors are not personal to you. It's the common thing. Now, what actually put us in this box of these 5 factors holding us back is simply because of our belief system. So this is how it works. Your experiences in life makes up your belief system, and your belief system is what also now inform your mind. So if you want to address your belief system, you must address your mind. So your mind is a function of the decision that you make in life. Your mind has a huge part to play when it comes to the decision you make. So if you're going to make the right decision or the wrong decision, depends on your mindset. And it is your belief system that informs the kind of mindset that you have. So if you have a negative belief system, you will have a negative mindset. So today we want to break you out of that. I want to see a place where you break yourself out of that entanglement. I want to help you to intersect those negative mindsets that you have, so that you can begin to have a positive mindset that will help you in life, so that you can begin to live a life of progress. Because now that you know your purpose, now that you have a dream, you have a vision, you need to live that vision. But you need to believe in it. If you don't believe in your vision, if you don't believe in your dream, it becomes very difficult to fulfill that vision or that dream. So now we're going to start with our mind, the kind of mindset that we have. What forms our mindset from the angle of our belief system. So let's draw this. Let's assume this is your mind. Our mind is made up of 2 areas, 2 components. One is our conscious mind, conscious, and the other, our subconscious mind. Your mind is the function of your conscious and your subconscious. Your belief system is what informs the kind of mind that you have. So over the years, when you were growing up, when we are born into our family, from our childhood to our adulthood, we develop a certain kind of mindset, a certain kind of belief system that now informs our mindset. So if we have experiences in life that were negative, we will now begin to develop a negative belief system, which will now begin to inform a negative mindset. And usually, the way we have this negative mindset is usually based on our subconscious. So growing up in our families, We will start from our families now as our factor one. Growing up from our families, we've had different experiences in life from that childhood to our adulthood. Now, some of those experiences are positive and some of them are negative. But most of the time, we start to absorb most of those negative mindsets, so those negative experiences, which is now our memories, and we install those memories in our subconscious. So the experiences that we've gone through when we're young that were negative, we store them in our subconscious mind. So when we now begin to grow up as adults, that negative mindset that we have now begins to play out. So in your family, where you were born, where you grew up as a childhood, you need to reflect through what were the things that you saw happening, what were the things that were spoken to you as a child that has informed your belief system. So those childhood experiences has informed your belief system. And if you have a very bad childhood experiences, that will also inform a negative belief system, which also results to a negative mindset that is stored in our subconscious. So if you're not seeing yourself believing in this vision, in this purpose, in your dreams that you have, it's as a result of the experiences that you've had. There were negative experiences that you saw in your life that are not helping you now to believe in the things that you want to do. So you need to reframe that, all right? The other thing is voices. When we grow up in our families, in our surroundings, wherever we grew up from, there were voices that came through the media, TV, and now you have the social media. There are information that we listen to while we listen to our news, TV programs, and all the rest. And some of this information do not help our belief system. So when we receive negative information, they begin to program our belief system. And this belief system is also stored in our subconscious. So when we are not able to have that belief in the things that we want to do now, it is what has been kept in our subconscious that were negative, that are not playing up, where they are not interjecting and holding us back from not believing in the things that we want to do now, because we've had this various information from the TV, social media that we watch, that we listen to, and also every other avenues. So those voices, because the belief system that happens to us is that in the life that we live, we tend to believe things that are negative. So when you want to do something, what comes first to your mind is, you cannot do this, you can't. And that is the build-up of the negative things that you've heard over the years in your life. And the other one is the people factor. The people around you. Growing up as a child to an adult, there were people that were in your space, in your circle of friends, in your circle of association. There were negative experiences that you went through that are also stored in your subconscious that do not help your belief system. So the experiences that you've had has informed your belief system, where you cannot believe in yourself to do the things you want to do now. Perhaps you've had friends that were speaking negative to you. Friends speaking negative, telling you that you are not good enough. Oh, everything you want to do when you were young, they always tell you that you can't do it. You don't have the skills. You don't have the talent. These voices, these people who were around you, who were in your circle of friends, has been able to infuse negativity into you. And that affects your belief system, which affects your mindset. And you are not able to make the right decisions that will help you to become progressive in life. And now, we also want to look at events in our families, in our schools, in the places that we've been through or been to in our life. There are events that have happened in our life. There are circumstances. There are situations There are experiences that we've gone through that has informed us to have a negative mindset. And some of these experiences could just be something about a death in the family or an accident. And those things just begin to give us negative mindset about what causes those sort of accidents, okay? What causes those sort of death in our family, or the sort of associations that our parents had that didn't go well, that didn't help the family. Those associations and those thoughts and experiences builds up our belief system, and that does not help our mindset. That is also stored in our subconscious. And the last is yourself. Yourself as a person. This is personal. Personal. We as a people, every individual, sometimes you can also be an hindrance, a barrier to yourself. So a lot of us who are meant to believe in the things that we want to do, we cannot believe in the things that we are meant to do because we don't believe in ourselves. We feel we are not good enough. And our subconscious will always remind us of our weaknesses. Our subconscious will remind us of the things that we're not good at. Our subconscious will give us the reason that inform the fact that we might fail if we embark on this project, if we embark on this vision. So that sort of mind that we have needs to be changed. So our weaknesses is what our subconscious will always refer to us. But you need to be conscious to reframe this sort of mindset. And that's what we want to look at now. So if you want to shift from your old mindset to your new mindset, if you want to move away from your old thinking to new thinking, you need to begin to renew your mind. Renew your mind, reframe your mind, and reprogram your mind. So you need to come to a place where you want to begin to reprogram. You want to eject this negative mindset that has come through all these experiences. You want to consciously use your conscious mind now to consciously move away from this and begin to replace them with something progressive, something more progressive in your life, something more productive, something that can bring value to you. So one of them we want to look at now is the issue of the family. You see, in your family, people who have always spoken negative to you, that does not help your belief system, that have always told you that you're not good to do certain things, in your home, your family. You need to reframe your mind. You need to replace that thought with someone like a mentor. So which means basically, you want to now believe in the things that you want to do. And the only way you can believe is this you want to do. You cannot believe in a vacuum. So if you believe that your experiences you had over the years in your family is not helping you, you will need to replace that same thought with somebody. Because you cannot have a new belief system in a vacuum. It is good for you to replace that same experiences with somebody. So in your new dispensation, in the new journey you're about to take in your life, you need to have a mentor, someone who can speak into you, who will speak into you without bias, who will really speak into your future. Everything in my life started when my mentor spoke to me, spoke into my life. All changed. In short, my worldview, my perception, and the way I see things, my mindset actually took a different turn. After a certain encounter, a certain time, I had a conversation with my mentor. So it is always good that you have a mentor if you want to live a life of purpose. And one of the things that will help your new belief system is that your mentor will always speak to you, and that will begin to take you to a different place that you want to be, as long as you want to fulfill purpose and destiny. The other thing that you need to do is that the voices that are speaking to you over the years, you need to replace those voices with affirmation. Having positive affirmation. You now need to begin to speak to yourself that you are great. You can do this. You are powerful. You are more than a conqueror. You as a person can do the things you set your minds to do. Make those positive affirmations to yourself. If you want to pray, begin to become somebody of prayer. When you speak greatness into your life, when you speak positivity into yourself. If you want to meditate, meditate. And meditate the right things, positive things, things that can strengthen you, that will help you to believe in the things you want to do. Alright, the other thing that you want to do, because you want to reframe your mind now, you want to renew your mind, the other thing you want to do is to change the people factor, the negative people that were in your life, that help to, contribute to your negative belief system. You want to replace them with a new circle of friends, circle of people. So you want to begin to surround yourself with a team of people who are positive. You want to see yourself in the company of people who are like-minded like you. People of like-mindedness. People who you can share your vision, share your aspiration with. People who can support you. You want to see yourself begin to have a new support system. So that's one of the ways you will have to change your mindset. So it is a thing that you want to do consciously. So your subconscious has, your subconscious has taken a big toll of your life with a negative mindset. In order for you to move into your new mindset, you need to begin to activate your conscious mind to change the circle of friends that you have. Alright. The other thing you want to look into is the events that have happened in your life. Those negative events that has told you, that will make you feel that you're not good enough. You want to replace those events with a vision. Vision for your life. So those same picture of events that happened that were negative, reframe those mindsets to a new mindset of having a vision for yourself, where you want to see yourself. Have an image. Have an image. As I said before, you cannot believe in a vacuum. And this is why we are looking at it from the topic, the art of believing. In order for you to believe in the things that you want to do now, it is an art that you want to learn. You want to take conscious effort to embark on those practices that will help your belief system, that will change your thoughts, that will help to change how you think about this you want to do now. And you need to move away from the negative mindset to a positive mindset. It is an art that you need to put to work. So you see how we've been able to go from the family voices and all of that to mentorship. Is an art that needs to be practiced. So your belief, you believing in things that you want to do now, will not just come in a one shot. It's not a one event issue. It's something that you need to put to work that will form your new belief. There's certain practices that you need to put to work, and these are the practices that you must put to work. Now the last thing is yourself. You see how each time you want to do anything, your subconscious keep reminding you of your weakness. Do you know why that has been the case? It's because you have not taken time to look at your gift. So now that you want to pursue, you want to live a life of, do not just look at yourself as a person anymore. Believe now in your gift. Believe in your calling and your purpose. So see yourself as somebody. If you have gone through with us for the last 5 weeks, when we talked about your gift, calling, and purpose, you now know that you have a peculiar gift in your life. You have great abilities. Those are the things that you want to hold dear to yourself. You want to begin to put your mind and tell yourself that, yes, I have this gift. I have this ability. I can do this. I know my purpose. I can do this, what I want to do. I want to change people's life. I want to create, the best theater house. I want to innovate how, road design should be done. I want to create something that will impact humanity. You know that exact purpose. And that is where you are going to begin to build your new belief system. That is where you are going to begin to renew your mind. That you are not just a person, you are now a person of gift, of a calling, and of a purpose. And zero in your belief into those gifts. And when that is done, you will see the new side of you emerging. Your personality, your mindset will begin to change from the old belief system that has not helped you to a new belief system. And that will change your paradigm. That will become a way of you entering into a new paradigm shift in your life. Alright? So I want you to go forward to do this. And now that you know this, begin to take that time to live a life of purpose. Live for that dream. You can do this. You have what it takes. The ball is now in your court. Go for it, and you will achieve your dream. Thank you for taking your time. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.